Welcome to the coziest, most degenerately scheduled, degenerate stream, well, in the fucking world. I'm gonna be honest. I am fried today, okay? I got 2 hours of sleep and I just knew I had to go live. But guys, I gotta start going live like at 8 a.m. Okay, nope. Fuck, wait a second. Now, see, there's a difference though between me going live at 8 a.m. versus those, other guys that have made it into a work schedule. My plan isn't to go from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. My plan is to go from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., right? Or 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is your 8 a.m.? 6 hours ago. You know what I mean? Like 6 hours ago, go live at 8 a.m., get done with Twitch around 12:01, hit up Kick, until, 3, 4 a.m., some shit like that. I slept like at 5 a.m. I was watching TV, okay? I was deep into a, Star Trek series. I love those things. I hope those never stop, dude. They're just fucking amazing. Star Trek TV series are just fucking elite. Absolutely fantastic. No bullshit. I'm hovering between extremely tired and feeling sick. You feel me on that? But I'm neither. That's a lie. I'm the first, but I'm not the second. I'm not sick, but I'm in that like middle feeling. Do you feel me on that? Where I can almost like, it's kind of like that Flonase smell in my nose. You feel me on that? Y'all know what Flonase is? I got that Flonase smell, as if, what I'm talking about? That's when you know something's brewing. You can taste the sick, but I'm not sick. I'm just tired. You know what I'm talking about? There's a difference between sick and tired. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Logically, if I were to try to explain it, I would assume all of us have germs. Everyone, I think, has germs in their body, right? But it's such a little amount that the immune system and the white T cells, whatever the it is, right? Destroy it every day, right? I think since I'm tired, my shit's probably low and I'm just feeling that slight, sickness from the basic germs we all have that we can't see, that normally our immune system, fends off. That's what I'm assuming, but I could be completely making this up in my head and maybe that's not even the case. Who knows? Who fucking knows? For a while, I would say I'm just getting old. I don't know if we're in some like up phase of a generation where the cool word just keeps changing every 2 fucking weeks. Okay, we just got into what are you waffling about, blood, right? We just got into that. And just like a week and a half later, now you guys are calling me Unc. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care how old I am or if my age discredits me in any way. I'm gonna say it straight up. I don't give a fuck. That has to be the stupidest. I mean, in this case, it'd be a digression. Unc? What's good, Unc? Like, what? Huh? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Why do you care? Because I have to see it. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's putrid. It's terrible. Unc? What's good, Unc? Like, listen, don't type it. Say it out loud right now. Say it out loud. What's good, Unc? You sound like a fucking idiot. I can understand the blood thing, even though I think it, maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm a pussy. I think it's dangerous to go around saying like, what's good blood? Like, what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm just from the wrong time and I don't want to out that stuff, but at least it sounds cool. At least it sounds fucking cool. What's good blood? And like, it just like, at least you sound somewhat of a badass. But what's good, Unc? Bro, it shouldn't take a 32-year-old man to tell you that is the most uncool, stupid terminology I have ever heard in my fucking life. Like, holy bring back the public Fortnite dances. I don't give a where we go. We need to get the away from that. Holy shit. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Jesus Christ, bro. Unc. Oh my God. What the is wrong with people? Unc equals uncool. Hey, you know what? We just started it. There you go. I like that. I like that. Good shit. So, what the have we missed? I saw some dumb ass shit yesterday. Some dumb ass shit. I don't want to comment too far, but that was just, I don't know. Like, it's not dumb, right? Like, each party has a right to express their feelings toward one another. So it's not dumb in that way. They're both, justified in their own respects, but just feels like that could have, I guess I'm one to talk. I do end up going in circles for 16 hours every time I talk about anything, but it feels like that could have been solved in 5 fucking minutes, to be honest. But I'll be real with you. Regardless of how I feel, my opinion on it, I think is irrelevant. Obviously both sides are my friends, but what I can say is this is why I try not to to, you know, unless it's like an absolute emergency, which I guess in the past has happened, and I've had streamers kindly let me stay in their place. But I try to, you know, especially like, you know, it's one thing if you're like a broke streamer, it's another thing if you're like a really, really rich streamer. Like, I understand the situations are all fucked up and shit, but I think if it was me, I would just, you know, get my own place no matter what my living situation is, right? Because like, we're not talking about someone that, you know, we're talking about a multi-10 millionaire. It feels like the issue with streamers or this industry is, to a certain degree, we're all delusional. But not in the way you think. Not like delusional in the sense of like, you know, we're stupid or locked in some like, you know, dumb logic or whatever the I'm talking about. How can I say this? Here's the problem when anyone gets rich or gets success before life teaches you lessons. I think we all, anyone would do this. Very few are mature enough to realize it before it's too late. But I think what we all do is we use success and, you know, whether that be through popularity or, you know, monetarily, we use it as some sort of justification deep within us that we must be doing something right. But that's not necessarily true. I think it's a false comparison, right? And I think that's the biggest issue. And I think it's the worst in streamers. So let's move away from what happened yesterday. Let's go to like some of these political views or some of these just views people have. I think a lot of the times what gets dangerous in our industry is everyone feels as if their outlook on the world is the right outlook because they're justifying it through what we've been brainwashed to think is credibility, which is money or fame. The same phenomenon happens on Twitter. It doesn't matter who's actually right or wrong. It matters who has more likes on the post and who ratios the other person. We attribute credibility to whatever has the most likes, regardless of it being factually backed. So I think to a certain degree, streamers do that in another way where because of the success or richness, everyone believes they're doing everything the right way and it's everyone else's fault, which leaves you in like a paradoxical situation where you never reach, you know, a point of, I don't know. The point is this. I think very simply, especially at our age with, you know, what it takes for us to stream, I think it's just simple. You know, obviously that could have been situated in a private call. That could have been situated 100 ways. You know, it could have been situated over 5 minutes. But I think the simplest thing is I think people just need to, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. It goes both ways. See, the reason I'm too scared to say my opinion, not too scared to say it. Obviously, y'all know me for saying what I feel, but I have an equal opinion on both sides. The problem is with the way time works and the way speaking works and the way clips work and live data streams work, I have to give my opinion on one side before the other side. No matter which side I choose first, one comes out first. And in that, the nature of that will create clips that clip one and the other separate. And depending on what the narrative wants to see as the good guy or bad guy, they're only going to publish one clip of what I said instead of holding both parties accountable, thus extending the drama and creating even more drama to fuel the contentless Reddits. That's why I don't want to say my opinions, because if I present my opinion on the XQC side first and then the poke side second, they're just going to clip those into two separate things and only publish one of them based on what they want to see as the good guy. That's why I don't want to say it, because I know it's going to be published in half, but then again, you could argue that the streamer should know better and look into it, but then I know behind the scenes, no one actually cares about the entire context, even the streamer. They just care about what clip blew up. That's how backwards it is, right? So even if I were to give a completely neutral take defending both sides, the clip of mine that goes the most popular will be what I'm held accountable for by my friends. Therefore, I think it's best we just shut the fuck up. Thanks.
Okay. It was fucking hot. Okay, dude. Okay.